Today on The Right Slant, we're digging into one of the biggest shifts in the American diet, how industrial seed oils went from 19th century waste products to everyday household cooking staples. This is a story of chemistry, marketing genius, government policy, and a massive transformation in how we were told to eat. We're going to walk through exactly where seed oils came from, how they became normalized, and why the debate around them is growing louder every year. Before the late 1800s, Americans, and really most of the world, cooked with a simple set of traditional fats: butter, lard, tallow, and occasionally olive or coconut oil depending on the region. There was no such thing as soybean oil, canola oil, or vegetable shortening in the modern sense. The technology to extract oil from seeds simply didn't exist at scale, and the idea of eating refined seed oil would have sounded bizarre. That all changed when chemists figured out how to turn agricultural waste into something profitable. In the 1800s, cotton was one of the most important crops in the United States, but the seeds themselves were considered useless. Cottonseed contains a natural toxin called gossypol, making it inedible for both people and livestock. The seeds were so unwanted that mills piled them up outside like garbage. But to industrialists, waste is opportunity. Chemists discovered how to remove the toxin, and suddenly cottonseed oil found new life, not as food, but as lamp oil, machine lubricant, and a base for soap and candles. With cottonseed oil now cheap and plentiful, some food producers began secretly blending it into lard and olive oil, selling it as the real thing. This led to government investigations because adulteration was rampant. Ironically, it wasn't that consumers wanted seed oils, it was that they didn't know they were eating them. But soon, a new player would step in and change everything. In the early 1900s, Procter & Gamble, already successful in the soap and candle business, found itself with a problem. Electricity was replacing candles faster than expected. They needed a new use for their hydrogenation technology, which could transform liquid oils into solid fats. And that's how Crisco was born in 1911. Crisco, short for crystallized cottonseed oil, was marketed as modern, pure, clean, and far superior to old-fashioned butter or lard. P&G gave away free cookbooks filled entirely with Crisco recipes. They sponsored radio shows. They built an empire on turning seed oil into a food product. This was the moment seed oils truly entered the American kitchen. If you're learning something new here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to The Right Slant, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. In the mid-20th century, heart disease became the leading cause of death in America. Researcher Ansel Keys promoted the diet heart hypothesis, arguing that saturated fats from animal sources were the problem. This idea influenced doctors, the American Heart Association, and eventually the federal government. By the 1970s, the message was clear: replace butter and lard with heart-healthy vegetable oils, meaning soybean, corn, and eventually canola oil. This guidance drastically changed grocery store shelves and everyday cooking. As agriculture policy shifted and subsidies grew, soybeans and corn became dominant American crops. By the 1980s and 2000s, seed oils were everywhere: bottles of vegetable oil, deep fryers, snacks, salad dressings, frozen foods, even baby formula. The extraction process relies on high heat, chemical solvents like hexane, and deodorization to mask strong odors. Supporters argue these oils reduce saturated fat intake and fit within recommended dietary guidelines. Critics point out that humans never consumed this level of omega-6 fats historically, and some researchers link excess linoleic acid to chronic inflammation and metabolic issues. Whatever side you fall on, the fact remains, seed oils are a profound experiment in human nutrition, and that experiment is only about 100 years old. So the next time you walk down the grocery store aisle and see shelves lined with corn oil, soybean oil, and canola oil, remember, these products weren't part of the human diet for almost all of history. They came from industrial necessity, clever marketing, and government endorsement, not from culinary tradition. Whether you avoid them or use them sparingly, knowing their origins gives you the power to make informed choices. Thanks for watching The Right Slant. We'll be diving deeper into food topics all month long, so stay tuned.